Hi, if you browse YouTube at all or you search for something, you've no doubt come across some of the latest AI slop content that's just completely AI generated from these AI generated channels. The entire channel and all the videos on the channel are AI generated slop. If you get lucky, it might be useful to you, but it's called UTube for a reason. It's got the word you in there. It's because you, me, humans, we generate content. That's what the platform's for. That's what it's always stood for. And YouTube actually have terms and conditions about this sort of thing, which they've just, thankfully, it sounds like they're going to upgrade this and tighten up the screws a bit. So hopefully we'll see less AI generated slop content. If anything, hopefully they're going to be demonetized, and if there's no monetary incentive to create AI generated slop content, then hopefully it just goes away. You remove the profit motive and no one's going to bother. Hopefully that's the plan. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Here's an article, there's many out there. YouTube to tighten monetization rules for repetitious and mass-produced content starting July 15. In a notice shared with creators, we'll read in a sec, the platform said it would more carefully define and begin enforcing new restrictions on content it considers mass-produced or repetitious under its updated monetization guidelines. These changes are intended to refine how YouTube evaluates what qualifies as original and authentic content for earning revenue through the YouTube Partner Program. Quote from YouTube, YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content, the company said in its announcement. This update better reflects what inauthentic content looks like today. And we all know this means AI generated slop. So targeting low effort, high volume formats. And we'll have a look at a great example in a minute. YouTube is now singling out two specific types of content. Mass-produced videos, likely referring to templated or outsourced content generated at scale by bots for bots. Repetitious uploads, which may include multiple versions of the same video or lightly edited re-uploads of previously published material. I haven't seen too much of that, but like complete AI generated slop, because it's so easy to do these days, especially if you're a script kiddie, you can just set up an account and generate everything, as we'll take a look at in a minute. Anyway, while these types of videos may not have explicitly violated the platform's earlier rules, YouTube says they fall short of the platform's standards for originality and meaningful viewer engagement. That's a sigh of relief, because I thought that YouTube would actually keep this going and just ignore the AI slop content problem, because it generates the views, it generates the clicks, it generates the ad revenue, whatever. They don't care how they get it, but sounds like they actually might kind of care. But I'll believe it when I see it. What this means for creators: channels producing high quality original work are unlikely to be affected by the change. I hope not. However, creators who rely on automation tools or frequently publish near duplicate videos may need to revise their content strategy. So yeah, I guess they're also targeting some channels. I don't know. Leave in the comments down below if you've got a good example of them where it's actually a human behind it, but they really use optimized AI tools to produce low effort content, but at least there's sort of like a human behind it, I guess. There's always a human behind it because they want to get the money from it, but at least they're trying, I guess, compared to a fully automated AI platform. YouTube is offering a lead time of several weeks before enforcement begins, giving creators the opportunity to audit their channels and adapt accordingly. So I guess there are a lot of channels out there who might potentially, like human channels out there, that might have been producing slop, but at least it's human slop, and I guess they're cleaning up the slop either way. So those who fail to comply risk suspension or removal from the monetization program. What remains unclear is exactly how YouTube will define mass-produced or repetitious content in the practice. Give us a button so we can flag it, so humans can actually, like registered accounts, known good accounts, can actually flag these kind of channels, please. The company has said more guidance will follow ahead of the July 15 rollout. This move fits into a broader trend of platforms reassessing what types of content they want to promote or monetize. As generative AI and automation becomes more accessible, concerns around low effort content flooding platforms have intensified. For now, all eyes will be on January 15 when YouTube is expected to provide more details. And I don't know, was this article on MSN written by a bot? I don't know, Digit? Doesn't sound human to me, but I don't know. So here's the actual policy update. It doesn't say much, but this is it here. Updates to YouTube Partner Program monetization policies. In order to monetize as part of the YouTube Partner Program, YouTubers always require creators to upload original and authentic content. On July 15, YouTube is updating our guidelines to better identify mass-produced and repetitious content. So I guess they've got new AI bots to counter the AI bots. I guess this update better reflects what inauthentic content looks like today. Let's show you a really good example. If you've got other excellent examples of AI channels, then leave it in the comments down below, because they're everywhere. They show up in the searches and it's just dominating all sorts of things. Check out this channel, Chemistry for Everyone. Sounds fantastic. And check this out. This is my TubeBuddy plugin, right? This is me, my second channel, because I'm logged in my EEVblog 2 channel. But, you know, my EEVblog 2 channel, very well established human channel, I might add. And so I'm getting 127,000 views in the last 30 days on my second channel, and this channel's gotten 97,000 views, and that's the red line there. They're doing pretty well, right? Very consistent views across here. Not a lot, okay, but hey, this channel only has 1,500 subscribers, but look at this, 16,000 videos. I've been at this gig for more than 15 years across, well, 3 channels actually, and I've produced maybe, I think it's 5,000 videos in 15 years. There's 16,000 videos here. And you take one look down here, yeah, here it is. How strong is nitinol? Don't even know what that is, but I want to watch it. Don't you? You want to click on that thumbnail? How does addition polymerization create PVC? What are some common dielectric materials? What is linear elastic something or other? And it just goes on. And look at these videos, 16,000 of them. Look, uploaded 12 minutes ago, 24 minutes, 36 minutes, 48 minutes, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago. Right? There's 16,000 videos. Let's go to the oldest video. They've been going for 6 months. It looks like they started out with some respectable looking ladies. Look at this, right? You might think, oh yeah, she knows, you know, she's probably a chemistry teacher, a chemist or something like that. She's going to tell me how do chemical reactions work. Fantastic. Sure, look, they might have a small number of views here, 5 views, 8 views, 24 views, but it all adds up when you're pumping out hundreds of videos a day. Get out my confuser here. 16,000 videos divided by, 180 days this channel's been going for. That's 88 videos a day. 88 videos a day being pumped out. And obviously they realized, oh, well, these nice, respectable looking ladies aren't working. So when did they get into the more clickbaity thing? The person behind this just who wrote the script to generate all this, because make no mistake, this is AI turtles all the way down. The list of all these videos is generated by AI, the titles generated by AI, the descriptions, the thumbnails. This is not even a real human. Like they're using that to generate, they're using AI to generate the images of the ladies used on here, right? Took them a while to figure out that, oh, maybe we'll switch to boobs. But you can see all the latest ones, they thought, oh no, we have to try this lingerie, we need boobs here. That's going to sell, you know, lab coat and boobs. It does it every time. Or it doesn't, because they're only getting 1-2 views. But you can see that they're actually doing pretty decently, like thousands of views per day here. And that, you know, it's not a huge amount of money, but other channels that might, you know, have more mainstream views and things like that, they could earn some serious coin. But I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who would love to have a channel as successful as my EEVblog 2 channel. And this one's basically on par with my EEVblog 2 channel that I've put in, you know, 14, 15 years worth of work into. Now, unfortunately, the one thing they don't tell you in this update, please leave it in the comments if they've said something somewhere else about this, but yeah, they've mentioned that they're going to remove monetization, but which is great, fantastic, so they damn well should remove their monetization, because it's YouTube. It's for us humans to make content for other humans. That's the point of it all. No point having a platform called YouTube if you're not going to, if you're going to encourage this sorts of stuff by actually monetizing it. Anyway, what they don't say is anything if they're going to tweak the algorithm so that it's not going to serve you up this content, because it's another thing to not monetize them, but then it's another thing again to actually draw views away from legitimate content. And I'm like a freedom loving guy, so I'm on the fence about whether or not to ban them outright if they're these AI generated slop channels. But you might not get any argument from me, actually, if they wanted to do that. But hey, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. So yeah, but at least demonetize and demote. Demonetize and demote so that the real views and the search results go to like real content. Now, I did actually search just for the word chemistry. Leave it in the comments down below. Everyone's search is going to be different. If I search it again, it might be different again. But these all look like wacky science. I assume is a legit channel. 3.4 million views. Who cares about shorts? Get rid of those. Don't touch this chemical or it will explode. Nile Red, great channel. Free animated education, but that's 7 years ago. That was before all the AI stuff. Here you go. Yep. Okay. So it's all good. So it looks like just generally putting in chemistry hasn't gotten, I don't know, what's this? So I don't know that. But anyway, yeah, so it looks like that's good. But look, if you put in something specific, like I put in paint in polyethylene plastic, because I want to paint some polyethylene plastic. This channel shows up twice. Look at this. There it is. This one looks live free. That looks like legit human content. Best primer for plastic. That looks like Stillbeat Studios. That sounds totally legit and human. Do-it-yourself science, guys. Sounds good. All right, classic car mains. But yeah, look. Popped up. So that's what they're after, and that's why they're putting out 16,000 videos, like 88 videos a day, just churning them out, hoping that they'll get, because you only need like a couple of videos to go viral, for example, and boof, that's a year's worth of income for you. And if we check their most popular videos here, 6.4 thousand views, right? They haven't really gone viral with any of their videos, but as you saw, it's on par with my EEVblog 2 channel. So they're not doing too shabby. That's, somebody's like full-time income, like in a low, I don't earn a lot from my EEVblog 2 channel, but that could be a lot of money for some people. And they're just, all they wrote is a script to just do all this. And yeah, and I guess they're limited to the rate they can upload per day. I don't know. I've never tried to upload 88 YouTube videos in one day. Or it's how fast their server is. And look, I don't want to give them views, but I will show you what one of these videos looks like. Since I've been recording this video, they've already uploaded a new video. I've been recording for what, 15 minutes or something, and they've already uploaded a new video. So let's have a look. Let's go for the boobs here. How strong is nitinol? Chemistry for everyone, and all the videos are the same.
How strong is nitinol? Have you ever wondered how some materials can be both incredibly strong
just the
and
AI
flexible
voice and just an animated backdrop here with just like text overlay.
So
and yeah,
just how
it's all just generated. It's 3 minutes long. It's the same crap, and all the videos are exactly. They work exactly the same. Choose another random one from 6 months ago, and it's exactly the same thing, right? So there's 16,000 of these, but there are countless AI slop channels out there just like this, probably for every niche out there. Have they hit the electronics niche yet? I'm not sure. But anyway, if you've got any good examples of AI slop content, leave it in the comments down below, please. And yeah, let us know your thoughts on this. Should they ban them? I don't know, but they should at least demonetize and demote. And they should give us verified humans a chance to actually like action these and flag them, give us the thumbs down back, please. But I can't, unfortunately. There's their stats there, 16,320 videos. If I go into report user, I've only got harassment, cyberbullying, privacy, impersonation. I guess tick that, impersonating a human, violent threats, child endangerment, hate speech against the protected group, spam and scams. I guess we're constantly free of spam scans. Spam, I guess, so you would have to pick that, but they should just have like AI generated slop. This is not YouTube. This is not authentic as they call it, content which is actually in these terms and conditions. So please add like not authentic content, please, so we can report this crap. Anyway, there you go. I thought they wouldn't actually do anything about this, but it looks like they might be taking it seriously. Anyway, let us know what you think. Catch you next time.